Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this video. Today we're going to socialize the task 8, open discussions. I am here with my classmates, Daniel Ricardo and Sandra Milena Figueroa. So the discussion we are going to do today is about formal and informal education. As you know, education is an important aspect in the human's life because thanks to the education, people can achieve all their goals and they can do significant things through the life. So the first question we are going to discuss today is, which kind of education do you prefer?
The two education are important because in the end, education is handled differently in the curriculum. Okay.
What do you think, Daniel? Which kind of education do you prefer?
Okay, hello girls, good afternoon. As you are, I hope that the topic we are going to discuss today achieve the purpose we want to reach. Um, Question, which kind of the education do you prefer? From my point of view, I believe that both are important for the educational process of any human being, since they provide us with experiences and meaningful learning that are essential for our professional development and our personal and professional growth.
Okay, as you have mentioned, both are important. But in my case, I don't have any preference. I believe that formal educations give to the people the opportunity to learn different things in a order way. That means that there is a teacher who provides the education, who is looking for the things that students need to learn by heart. But on the other hand, informal educations give the opportunity to people that maybe doesn't have enough money to pay for education to learn interesting things and to grow out as a person. So I believe that it doesn't matter if we study in a formal or an informal way. The important is to try to learn something every day. So continue with the discussions. The second question is, why are formal and informal education important?
Formal learning is as important as informal learning because it takes place in institutional educational settings and will formal learning from the perspective of the student. An informal education is the learning that is obtained in the activities of daily life related to the family work and its environment. Okay, finish.
Okay, thanks, Sandra, for your point of view. What about you, Daniel? Would you like to say
Okay,
something?
okay, Natalia. Um, formal and informal education is of vital importance science each of them. It can be good and useful things for our life and bit how living aside, the informal education is the one that complements the formal education that is caring. Our institutionalized spaces, that is to say, next to the intentional and planned formal education, informal learning is also a learning forever.
Okay, what you mentioned is true. And that allows us to know the importance of formal and informal education. But I would like to say that the importance of those kind of education is that both allowed people to learn, to acquire information, to acquire knowledge about things that are important, no matter if we learn by ourselves. It doesn't mean that what we learn isn't important, but also at the moment of we employ this kind of knowledge, those who were acquired in a formal context are required when we are applying for a job, or when we are doing a thing that requires of a title, yes. So, but it doesn't matter. The importance is that people can't learn many things, and then they can use it when they need it. So what really what we really have to take into account is that everything we learn can be useful in different places and stays in our life. So third question. Do you agree with informal education?
Yes, I agreed with information education since as educator, we have to broaden that concept or that other educational perspective. Okay?
Okay.
Finish?
What do you think, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. And as my classmates said, they are agree with informal education, and me too, because as Sandra mentioned, it doesn't matter if the education we have or we receive is formal or informal. The importance is what you learned about life, about context, about whatever you want or whatever you are interested in. So the important is to acquire new knowledge. So finally, we have the last question. What aspects of formal education, of formal and informal education, are you agree with?
The aspect that I consider in formal education is the teaching that is applied at the different educational levels and structures and standards set criteria, and in the aspect informal educational include in and structuring institutional activities and random learning that favor students. Okay.
Okay.
Would you want to say something, Daniel?
Yes. I agree with informal education because it's the fundamental basis for learning any trade in life, and it is useful for people both professionally and personally, it takes into account the social and educational aspects.
Okay. Referring to the formal education, I consider that one of the most important aspects is teachers. Yes, teachers are people that are prepared to teach. They went to the university, they have the didactic, they possess different strategies that allows students get knowledge easier, but it doesn't mean that informal education wasn't good, because informal education have some good aspects, as it is free. Yes, everybody can access to them. Is the education, or is what we learn through the sense, yes, but watching, listen, or touching things, but maybe doesn't have the all the structure that formal education has, but as formal education, informal education offer us the opportunity to get or acquire new knowledge and grow out as a person in the society, which means that it doesn't matter if you study in a formal or an informal way. What really it is important is the way you employs that knowledge to help people or to go out in the society. So thanks, classmates, for being here today. And that's all for today. I don't know if you want to say something.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye. See you
Bye.
next time.
See you.
Okay, see you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.